there's a cop who decided, based on the report, to beat up a man while the cop was off duty, and then yell a bunch of racist verbiage in the process. Let's put up his picture, okay? Off-duty police officer in New York is being accused of brutally beating a driver while hurling bigoted abuse toward him. The off-duty New York police officer is Riggs Kwong. Got into a road rage altercation in Brooklyn over the weekend, in which he got out of his car and assaulted 32-year-old Abdul Muttalib, who had cut Kwong off while driving under the influence. Kwong, the officer, allegedly kept pummeling Muttalib even after he knocked him to the ground, which resulted in the suspect suffering a cut on his nose and a swollen face. "Terrorist," the 50-year-old cop yelled as he beat Mr. Muttalib. According to the video obtained by police investigators, he also said Al-Qaeda, Mohammed, ISIS. All right? While he's beating the man up, who's helpless. Kwong was charged with assault. Let's put up his picture again. Let's put up his picture. This man, all right? He was charged with assault and suspended from the force. I just want you to remember his picture. He could also face hate crime charges based on his anti-Muslim slurs that he hurled at the young man. Muttalib, meanwhile, was charged with driving under the influence. As a sobriety test revealed, his blood alcohol was over the legal limit. Now, let me be very clear, okay? DUI is a serious offense. It has caused significant carnage to others, and it's part of the reason I stopped drinking myself. I have not had a drink in years. And if you are struggling with drinking or any other substance abuse, I encourage you to get help. It's never too late to do the right thing, especially if you're hurting other people, consider it, okay? Now, this case is not about a DUI. This case is about a racist, unprofessional, bigoted ass cop. That's what this case is about now. The cop has been arrested, and the public trust we put into this cop has to be front and center. We don't know Mr. Muttalib. We put no public trust in Mr. Muttalib. We do not pay the salary of Mr. Muttalib. But we do of this cop, as citizens of this country, that local jurisdiction of taxpayers, they fund him. At some point, we have to realize that we are the ones who hold the power because we hold the purse. Adrienne, what are your thoughts on this?
I couldn't agree with you more. The fact that officer, that their instinct was to engage in ethnocentric, racist remarks and to beat this man physically, regardless of the fact that he may have been swerving or whatnot. He did not deserve to be subject to what clearly seems to be a hate crime. And so holding this officer accountable is essential. And I really hope that the department actually does what it needs to do to ensure this individual is not in a position of authority moving forward.
Well said, very well said.